And game 7 is underway. Cross ice bounce. Val Nichushkin put it right on net, and Oettinger tested very early. Now Seguin centers one, and it's picked off by Devon Toews, sending Nathan MacKinnon away. One of the great skaters, one of the great players. Marty Necas a shot blocked down by Oettinger. Rantanen passed it off to Johnston. Thomas Harley. Rantanen. Harley wrist one. And it wound up off the back wall. Rantanen, 10 years with the Avalanche, including the first half of this season. Now Harley. It gets tipped just wide by Johnston from the high slot. Lindell back into the corner. And now Marchment with some room. Big and powerful forward at 6'5". Lindell put it on net. Off Blackwood and off the back wall. Clearing effort did not work as Dan O'Rourke, the referee, got hit by the puck. Here is MacKinnon, goes around Ceci, and a beautiful left pad save by Oettinger.
The puck against Colorado, even more importantly than any other team, it's got to go deep all the way down the ice. Dallas doesn't get it all the way, it just ends up at center.
Down low, trying to stuff it, Necas. Oettinger held the post.
Energy in a building that's already rocking. Jake Oettinger makes the stop here on Necas as he comes out on the short side.
We're under 8 minutes to go, first period. It comes straight into Nichushkin. Down low! It wound up going wide as Oettinger lunged out at him. Brock Nelson, rebound free. Charlie Coyle sent it toward the net.
Nichushkin's going to come out of this pack. He's got Jonathan Drouin open there, but that's really well played by Blackwell.
Ceci, who played in the Stanley Cup final last year for Edmonton, played it ahead. Rantanen on the backhand.
Have not disappointed. Excitement and chances at both ends. The last one's Rantanen. Blackwood makes the stop. It's still scoreless.
It's not like he filled the net during his time with Dallas. 16 goals in parts of 4 seasons with the Stars. Then he has 3 in a game 7. He was a part of that trade from Carolina, along with Necas, that sent Mikko Rantanen to the Hurricanes for about a month and a half. Gerard, that's knocked down by the arm of Oettinger.
I would say that's an advantage for Dallas. That's the way they want to play.
Sam Steele, fourth line on. He threw it on the net, and then the follow-up fanned on by Beck. Harley put it on net off the pad of Blackwood. Shot blocked by Harley. I think some of the combatants thought it went out of the rink. It did not. And here comes Mikael Granlund trying to split some defenders. It slid in to Mackenzie Blackwood. Now Hintz. Stayed up on the dasher for a moment. Harley down low, all alone. Granlund stopped. He couldn't lift the puck with Blackwood sprawling at him.
This puck is going to go around the boards, and as you mentioned, Sean, it stays up on the dasher, so Landeskog can't get to it. He's kind of chasing it around the end, but Blackwood reads the deke. Watch the right pad go right to the goal post. There's nowhere for Granlund to sweep it around, and because he's at the length of his stick, as far as he can reach, he's not going to be able to wedge.
He does have one here in this series. It was one of those empty net goals in game 6. Johnston a drive, knocked down by Blackwood. He couldn't corral it. Well, the rebound was swept from Harm. Now it's back in Harm, and backhanded on by Ben.
By Malinsky, and then the next rush, same shift. Johnston goes across to Dadonov. It looked like...
Drop back, played by O'Connor, who has the only shorthanded goal in this series. He centers one. They score! Shorthanded! Josh Manson makes it 1-0 Colorado.
Up in the play, trying to create some offense. A poor entry into the zone by Hintz. O'Connor takes off with his terrific speed, and nobody gets to Manson coming up the middle of the ice. Duchesne is late. The pass from O'Connor is right on the tape, and Josh Manson has an empty net goal in game 6. He's got the shorthanded goal in game 7.
Charlie Coyle back to the line. Point to point. Taves to Makar. Makar. That gets deflected a couple of times. A backhand right on. Kiviranta managed to get a shot on even though he was tied up in the slot. The Nichushkin line is on for Colorado with Nelson in the middle and Landeskog on the other wing. Off the glass. And Nichushkin's on it. There's a penalty coming here against Dallas. Blackwood's out. MacKinnon attacks and scores! Nathan MacKinnon makes it 2-0 Avalanche.
MacKinnon's going to come from the top end of your screen. As the puck will come back around, here comes MacKinnon. Open, around Wyatt Johnston, and remember on the first period on the power play.
At the line, Petrovic. Bishop put it on net, bouncing high in the air. Played off. Duchene. Stopped. Great opportunity for Matt Duchene.
He holds it, and as everybody gets to Rantanen and tries to take a look at him, Duchene pulls up and he's wide open.
Played in all 6 in the series, now all 7. After playing in just 5 in the regular season, 58 in the AHL. Back for Rantanen. Rantanen, all kinds of room! He scores! Mikko Rantanen has Dallas on the board.
Goals in 81 playoff games for the Avs. Look at the patience to walk across the slot to shoot it. Sam Steele goes right through Lehkonen and Lindgren.
With 7 points combined. And he has the goal that has Dallas on the board. O'Connor kicked out. Follows stopped by Ottinger. Granlund now. Many of the fans on their feet. Out in front. And off the stick of Harley. He didn't get a lot on it.
Probably got to get involved here. He scores the goal to make it 2-1.
Manson, a good stick lift on Duchene, who got his stick back, but sent it back to an empty point. And the time ticking off, the Stars man advantage. And off the clock here in the third period. Rantanen again. Rantanen scores! Off the skate of Girard. The former Colorado Avalanche star has scored twice to tie it for Dallas.
Rantanen comes with such power and speed. He catches Lindgren flat-footed. So he goes through that opening into the zone, and the puck hits the skate of Sam Girard. Back-to-back goals in the third period for Mikko Rantanen. An amazing turn of events.
Our rules expert Dave Jackson agrees with the call as Drury took down Seguin. Power play for Dallas. They just tied it. A man up, now trying to take the lead. Down low, Johnston scores! Wyatt Johnston with 3:56 to go.
Power play is perfectly executed. Duchene leaves the slot right on top of the crease and goes across the seam to Wyatt Johnston from the acute angle. Johnston has the patience and poise of someone much more experienced. The youngster fires it into the empty net.
15.2 to go. Colorado the last 11 shot attempts. Makar kept it in. Free puck. Lindell didn't get good wood on it, but Seguin got it out. Rantanen again! Unbelievable! A legendary performance by Rantanen against his former team.
4 points in the second period. That was in a losing effort. This is unbelievable. 3 goals and an assist in the third period for Mikko Rantanen. A remarkable Game 7 third
He's the only
period
player or coach who's won 9 Game 7s in NHL history. And he's 9-0. his way to the second round with an incredible come-from-behind win.